right? So bear in mind, we are being recorded. We are recording the session. The reason we are doing this is for us to be able to go back to whatever that we need to correct. But most importantly for you, if you are interested to listen to this yet again, you can also get a recording. So guys, can you let me know if you can see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, Dima, we can.
Okay, so let's get started. Who's ready? Let me see. Who's ready? If you guys can tell me in the chat message you are ready, then I'll go. Who's ready? Who's ready? Let's see. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Okay, if there's one person ready, then you guys are listening. All right, as we get started, I just need to give a disclaimer, okay? I am not a financial advisor. And I'm not a cryptographer, by the way, but I'm not even a tax consultant, okay? So I am not certified as a financial, authorized financial advisor. However, what I'm sharing today, like I said when I started, it's basically a journey, my journey in the crypto space since 2015. So that was the first time I heard about it. But of course, I started in 2016. So I'll be sharing my journey throughout. You can do your due diligence and do your own further research, but I will be sharing information that can make you decide and make an informed decision from what I'm about to share with you. Of course, I didn't stop there. It was not just about results and about what I learned in the streets or on internet or whatever. I've taken this further, whereby I am also certified by the University of Pretoria. And you can see it was a short course in the fundamentals of blockchain and cryptocurrency. Okay, that's how serious I'm taking this space. Now, I need you guys to take a note of those two guys on my, is it my left, my right? Because now it's on the screen. But yeah, those guys on my left on the picture. Okay, I need you guys to remember those faces because we are going to see those faces yet again. But not forgetting the amazing, amazing Prof. Edson, who is on my other side, who is actually one of the people that keeps on educating me and taking me to yet another level in the space of cryptocurrency. He is a professor, he is a mathematician, and he's also studied cryptography. So you can see the space that I have evolved and associated myself with. Okay, now who is Dimakatso? As I fully introduce myself, Dimakatso is, well, now I call myself a crypto enthusiast, a network marketing professional, a leader, a mentor. You know, I think everybody can decide and say, who are you? You know, but that's a very important thing to say, who are you? And you are able to answer it. Now, I started this journey 5 years ago. Okay, the first time I heard about crypto was 2015, but I engaged in it in terms of network marketing since 2016. I was still full-time employed as one of the marketing managers for Coca-Cola, by the way, yes. And all I wanted was just an extra income, you know, just to invest somewhere, you know, to invest somewhere. I didn't want to do anything whereby it will require me to talk to people. For me, it was just about an extra passive income. Believe me, at that time, one Bitcoin was only sitting at $250. Again, I need you to take note of those, okay, of that price of Bitcoin, all right? Now, 2016, I started. December went on leave, okay, like everybody else. I come back in Jan, and what does the company say? The company says, by the way, welcome back. Welcome back. But as you are here, we are going through a restructure. We are restructuring. And with restructure, we all know what happens, okay? People are losing their jobs. As much as they can call it as a restructure, but most of the time, all the restructurings that I've been through quite a few. Section 189, if you guys know about it, you know what I'm talking about. And by that, I was in a panic mode to losing my job. And we all know what does that mean when you lose your job. You won't be able to pay your debts. You won't be able to pay school fees because you don't have anything else. But funny enough, today people call a job security. I don't know how we got fooled about the job security. Okay, so that's when I then took this crypto space and network marketing seriously. The lady that introduced me to this, I remember her telling me how I can make a living out of this, how I can change my lifestyle, and I never believed her. Okay, now I went back to the very same person in Jan 2017 to say, my sister, I think I need you to tell me, what did you mean that I can make a living from this? Because I might be losing my job. Luckily, I was not one of those people that lost their jobs. But that for me, it was a reminder of how many times I've been through these restructurings, and I didn't want to go through it yet again. Okay, I stayed 9 months later, 9 months into 2017, I said goodbye to Pastor John. I resigned. Why do you think I resigned if I was holding a position of a marketing manager? I resigned because I was already making 3 times of my salary at that time. 3 times, 9 months later. Okay, am I saying that's going to be your results? Well, I don't know. It's possible, but those were my results. And that's why I resigned. And since then till today, this is what I do. I talk crypto, I talk network marketing, I teach people, I travel the world, and this is exactly what I do. Okay, so that is my story in a nutshell. And I'm going to share exactly how I do it. Okay, as we look at what we are going to cover, we're going to talk about money. If you are here, it's not about money. You are in the wrong space. You are in the wrong room. You are in the wrong meeting. We are here to talk about money. It's a very sensitive issue. People are very sensitive with sharing their stories when it comes to money. Okay, I know in the corporate space, you are even told not to share your salary with your colleagues, but that's a different story when it comes to network marketing. Funny enough, I don't understand how is that possible, but it's a story for another day. So we're going to touch on the cash flow quadrant. Why Mining City? Mining City is the business that I am sharing with you today. And of course, we're then going to touch, what is this cryptocurrency? What exactly is this cryptocurrency that I keep on mentioning? Okay, what is this Bitcoin that you keep on hearing, that you keep on people saying I've been scammed by Bitcoin? We'll touch on that as well. And then how do you get involved? But for me, mostly stay till the end, because we are also going to touch on achieving your dream lifestyle. And this is where we start. Now, the cash flow quadrant, before we even go through what Robert Kiyosaki says, I want you guys to do this for me, okay? I want you to think about that child in you when you were young, when you were, you dream of what your future will be like. And I need you to just paint a picture of your dream lifestyle. What does it look like when you look at it? When you remember, I remember how I would envision what my life will be, my family and so forth. What does it look like today? If you are looking at it today, what does it look like for you? Okay, just picture it. Okay, can anyone picture it? Let me see on the chat message. Can you guys picture your dream lifestyle? Can you remember it? Do you still have it? Do you have your vision board? Does anyone remember? Yes, no? Are you there? Are you not there? Can you guys hear me? So no one can envision it. Okay, all right. So only one person. All right, okay, Mamiki, well done. So now, I need you to answer these questions for me. How much do you think that lifestyle, that dream lifestyle will cost you? How much do you think you will need for that childhood dream lifestyle? Okay, if you want to share in the chat message, you can share. And the next question is, how long do you think this will take you? How long will it take you to reach this this dream lifestyle that you are looking at. Okay, someone might say, ah, Dima, but you are just showing us fancy stuff. Well, I said a dream lifestyle, all right? Now, do you see it becoming a reality? Do you see it becoming a reality? Yes, no? Have you written your dreams off? Okay, if yes, how do you see it happening? Do you have a plan? Because it's one thing dreaming, it's another knowing how you're going to achieve those dreams. Okay, and then lastly, if your answer is a no, you don't see it becoming a reality. My question is, why not? Why are you putting a no to the possibilities of your own dreams? Why stop going for your dreams? Why stop dreaming and going for your dreams? Okay, and like I said, somebody might be saying, Dima, I can't even envision my dream lifestyle anymore, because my reality is like this. My reality is that I am drowning in debts. My reality is that there is lack of money in my household that we can't afford, and it's affecting my relationship. My reality is like that reality that you faced, whereby your job was threatened, or you have just recently lost your job. I mean, we know what's going on in the world, let alone in South Africa. But in South Africa, it's even worse because of what we have gone through. The pandemic, the looting, people are just losing jobs day in, day out. So if this is your reality and you can't even envision that dream lifestyle, it's okay. It's okay. But are you going to park your life in the problems that you have, or are you going to try and find opportunities that can change it? Okay, now the cash flow quadrant. I'm going to be quick on this one, but we have to go through it because this one is showing us that we don't have to keep on saying the rich are getting richer. Hi guys, that statement just turns me off, because that's when people just don't want to dream bigger. That's when people just don't want, to see things happen for them, to say, I can't have $1 million. I can't be rich, because only the rich will get richer. Only I'm not a trust fund baby. I am not. So that statement is not true. Somewhat maybe, but it's not true, okay? So the cash flow quadrant is showing us, how do people really make money? And I'm talking legally so, okay? There are 4 different ways. You can see it's divided into 4 different quadrants, but there is a left-hand side and the right-hand side, which is coded in different colors, okay? Now let's start with the blue side, which is where most of us can relate. As employees, we are trading our time for money, okay? That's why when the company says, I don't need your time anymore, that's when you lose your job, because they can't pay you if you are not giving them your time. That is what a job is, okay? Sadly so, the employer will also control the very same time that you are giving them. They tell you when to go to lunch. They tell you when to go to tea time, even when you are not even hungry. But they will tell you that you must go to lunch at 1 o'clock. Even when you don't want to have coffee, it's called coffee time or coffee break. That is because they are paying you for your time, and therefore they control your time. Okay. Now, the second part is self-employed. A lot of times I used to hear people, I mean, as I was growing, that was the biggest thing when people say, I'm self-employed when they have a business. I'm self-employed. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I mean, I'll make an example. Doctors are self-employed. If you're a doctor, you've got a practice, you are self-employed. Why? Because you are still also trading time to your own job. Think about it. Should a doctor not be at their practices and they don't see patients, are they going to earn money? And the answer is a big no. Unless they've got a second-hand doctor, but the money will go to that doctor. Okay, same thing as lawyers. And I'm talking about professionals here. Okay, now, those 2 quadrants are telling you that when you are trading time, your own time, to get paid, there is no leverage. A doctor can't transfer his own qualification to their kids. As much as I can be a CEO of a company, as an employee, I can't transfer that to my kids. When I die, it's done. When they say bye-bye, it's done. And that's why we are seeing that 90% of people are actually occupying the blue side. But what is worrying is that 10% of the global wealth is occupied by those people. That's why we hear statements like the rich are getting richer, because the majority of people are there. Does it mean you can't change? Oh, yes, you can. That's why I find myself now on the green side. And what does the green side talk about? Business owner and investor. Okay, now when you talk about business owner, a business owner, think about the owner of Pick n Pay. The owner of Pick n Pay doesn't have to even set foot in any of his stores for days, for months. But he is getting paid every single day. Why? He is leveraging on other people. That's why you hear people, motivational speakers and business speakers, they will tell you, when you start a business, you don't necessarily need to know each and every department. Because what do? You hire people that will work for you or with you, and they bring in their skills. By that, you are leveraging yourself and using other people to make money. Okay, of course, for them, they become employees. But for you on the business side, you are able to leverage. Whether you are not there, the marketing side does not stop. Whether you are not there, the distribution side does not stop, because there is somebody that is running that. Okay, so that is being a business owner. And a lot of people are scared of entrepreneurship because it comes with the responsibility. But the responsibility is what enables us to tap into the wealth. Okay, and then lastly, it's an investor. That one is quite clear. I know when I was working as an employee, that was a space that I didn't really get into fully, because by month end, I didn't have enough money to invest and put away. And that's why our kids are struggling today, because we don't put money away for them. It pains me seeing parents, kids, protesting because they don't have money to go to school, to varsity. But you look at the parents like myself, I should be able to afford my kids' school fees, especially if I'm working. Okay, so that is basically what we are talking about. Now, talk about being an investor. When it comes to investment, it's different to saving money. Okay, there is a huge difference that we always don't understand. And saving money is something that you can do very quickly. Your 32 days notice is saving money. That's not investment. Okay, and investment is something that grows in value over time. And look at that, 90% of wealth is sitting on the green side. Okay, that is basically how money is made. I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm just trying to show you the overall, to say why are we finding ourselves in the spaces that we are in? Because I mean, if my parents invested for me today, I would be called what? Trust fund baby. Okay, that is exactly what I'm doing today for my kids. All right, now let me see. If it were you, would you want, yeah, it is more than prison, really. Okay, it is more than prison. So if it were you on the chat message, where would you want to be? Is it the blue side or the green side? Let me see. Is it the blue side or the green side? I just want to see on Facebook if we've got engagements. Blue side or green side, guys? Blue side or green side? Where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be? You might not be there yet, but where do you want to be? Blue or green? Only Karabo says green. So the rest, nothing. Tracy green, Fiona green, Paul. Okay, great, guys. Of course, that's where I want to be as well. And that's where I am now. But I'm not where I want to be, even in the green side, but I'm definitely not where I used to be. Okay, now let's get into why Mining City. How can Mining City then help us to tap into this site? How can this business concept that I'm sharing with you today help me, help you, help your friends, your family tap into the green side? Okay, now Mining City is a cryptocurrency mining company. Okay, we are going to discuss what exactly is this cryptocurrency. So Mining City, it's a cryptocurrency mining company. Okay, look at that. Mining cryptocurrency company. Okay, so we are going to touch on crypto. We are going to explain this mining briefly. Okay, so what does Mining City do? Mining City says, I will help you, Dima, help your brother, your sister, whoever, anyone in the world to tap into our business by renting out mining power, okay? And by so doing, you are going to get paid passive income on a daily basis for the next 3 years. Is that not the I quadrant? That is the investor quadrant. However, like I said, let's also think about savings versus investment, because you can't say I'm an investor and you put in 5,000 Rand and you are expecting to withdraw in 3 months. Okay, you can't also put in 10,000 Rand and you are expecting to make 1 million in 3 years. You are then not being realistic to your own self, and that is how people end up being scammed. Okay, because now you are putting yourself in a vulnerable situation where you are just about to get rich quick. That's why on social media, you'll hear people saying, put in 3,000 Rand, you are going to make 45,000 Rand in the next 7 days. How possible can that be? Because if you go to a traditional banking system today and you go invest a 10,000 Rand, for example, it's only going to give you 5% profit in 12 months. I mean, we can do a quick calculation. 5% of 10,000, it's only 500 Rands. 500 Rands, guys. Okay. Now, 500 Rands divided by 12 months, because it's 5% per annum. Now, that means you only get 41 Rand per month on a 10,000, 5% per annum profit. Now, hence, I'm trying to make you see what investment is. And if you put in certain money, you need to give it some time as well. That's why they say, higher your capital, better your returns. Okay, but Mining City allows it. It allows it to say from as little as $300, $500, $600, you can actually work into the passive income. Okay, now, do we want just money for bread? For me, it wasn't for money for bread. It was about, remember that lifestyle. Remember those things that you want to change. And that's why I have tapped into the B quadrant, where now you become an entrepreneur. With Mining City, Mining City assists you to actually run your own business with the very same capital that you've put aside under the I quadrant. That is amazing. Because if you know how much it costs you to start a business, it's crazy money. That's why people run away from entrepreneurship, because they know, firstly, it's the capital. So here, that very same capital plays and helps you to get involved in the two. Is that exciting, guys? Is that good enough? Okay, now let's move on. Now, who are the giants behind it? Know the company. Who are they? We've got 2 CEOs. Okay, I don't know if anyone can remember these pictures or these faces. Does anyone remember the faces? Let's see. Does anyone remember these faces? Where did you see them? Anyone who remembers the faces? Anyone who remembers the faces? I see Cybertech says, is raising his hand. I don't know if he wants to say something. Anyone who remembers the faces? Cybertech, you can unmute. I've given you, you can unmute yourself and talk to us. Do you remember these faces? If that's what you want to answer. Anyone? No one? Okay. Yes, it was the graduation picture. Okay. So that on its own tells you that the company is not run by some people that are just on Facebook, or they're just on Instagram, or they are just in a presentation slide. It's people that we have been embraced with their presence, who have come to South Africa, who are traveling all over the world. They are real people. You can feel them, you can touch them, they are there, okay? Who are they? It's Greg Rogoski, who is the Mining City founder and the CEO, okay? So Greg is the Mining City CEO. Then we also have Eyal, who is the MindBest CEO, okay? Why two CEOs? Now, Mining City is who we get affiliated to. That is our gateway to actually getting the mining from MindBest. Okay, Cyber, I'm going to mute you because now we're getting feedback. Okay, now, so Greg is that person that is actually the forefront, if you want to call it the sales force, that is allowing us to actually speak to MindBest. So who is MindBest? MindBest is the engine behind. This is the company that is owning the mining machines. This is the company that owns 15 mining farms, okay? And Eyal is the brains behind it. All right, now that's the differences. And that for me, it's powerful because then that tells you that this company is not just run by one man. It's not a one-man show. And the offices, they've got corporate offices in Poland. Again, we've had members that have been to Poland and it's run like it's a proper business, guys. There's an HR department, there's a support department, there's vice presidents, it's a proper company, okay? Over and above that, MindBest has already achieved 2 awards and big awards. The first one was at the International Digital Mining Summit, where they won the award of the best reputation of mining farms. Okay, the second award, which was at the World Digital Mining Summit, and that was for mining farms for professional design and excellence. Those are massive, massive, massive achievements for a company that is just fairly new, okay? Why am I showing you this? A lot of people have been scammed. That is a fact. A lot of people don't believe when you talk about online businesses. And this for you is just a verification to say, who is Mining City? Where does MindBest fit in? And how can I then be sure that I'm actually going to put in my money in something that is really, really legit? We've done our due diligence, and that's exactly it. I mean, you can go to the website and go mindbest.com. You will actually even see the offices that I'm talking about. Okay, why Mining City? How can Mining City help us with our dream lifestyle? How can Mining City help us to pay off our debts? How can Mining City help us to give us a different lifestyle? Well, you have to start somewhere. And that somewhere is where you plant your seed. You can't expect to make money without putting in money, unfortunately so, okay? So you need to plant it a seed. And that seed is when now you are going to buy into one of the mining packages, okay? Those mining packages, I'll show you later. That's where now you choose one of the mining packages, and it's a passive income where you are going to get paid every day. You heard me correctly, Monday to Monday, 365 days, okay? Now, will that change your lifestyle? If you are going to treat it as an investment and you give it some time, of course it can. But again, depending on how much of your capital. Like we did the exercise, you can't put in 10,000 Rand and expect to become a millionaire, okay? Now, how then is life changed in Mining City? Mining City then says, I give you a business. Here's a business, decide on how much you want to write on that check. How much do you want to make? And by that, you are leveraging on the system. And by that, you are tapping into wealth, okay? Now, is everybody allowed to have a business? Of course. Anybody that has bought or rent out mining power can have their own business, okay? Now, you might be saying, oh my word, how the hell am I going to have a business when I don't even understand crypto? Well, we give you personal development. There is a lot of training. There is a lot of sessions that we do. It's just ongoing. There's a lot of support. whereby we teach you, we give you lifetime information, okay? And by that, imagine owning a business. You are able to now find financial freedom. You are now able to buy those assets. You are now able to start that company, that traditional company you've always wanted. You are now able to pay off that car that is sitting on you here. You are now able to actually control your time. And by that, you are now able to build generational wealth. And what is generational wealth? Is what I am working hard for. Not long ago, a business partner, the very same lady, by the way, that introduced me to this business, she said her kids, their kids will never, ever have to work a day in their life unless they choose to. That is powerful. That is generational wealth. That is wealth on another level. I don't even call them trust fund babies. I don't know what to call them. But that is exactly what the roadmap of Mining City can do. Can I see on the chat message, anyone excited? Anyone? Anyone who's saying, Dima, tell us more. We want to know more. Anyone? Let's hear. I'm just catching my breath. Anyone? Okay, yes, Jackie, Tsulu very excited. Okay, tell us more. Okay. All right, guys. So now I told you about Mining City. Now we need to understand what is this cryptocurrency. Okay. Now crypto. Okay. Now my screen is doing. Let me just close it and then start it again. Okay. Can you still see the screen, guys?
Yes, Dima, we can see.
Okay, thank you. So what is crypto? Simplified, cryptocurrency, it's money. Okay, it's money. It's money like your rand, your dollar, your pound, your pula, your Namibian dollars. It's money. Okay, it's a currency, like it says currency, but it says digital. Okay, it's money you can't touch, you can't see with your eye, but you can use it the very same way you use your rand, your dollar, your pound. Okay, you might be struggling with that because you are used to touching money, but let me help you. Think about data, think about airtime. That is money. Can you touch data? A big no. Do you freak out when you lost your data slip? Yes, because that means you've lost money. So that is the very same thing. The cryptocurrency, it's money that's why they call it internet money. Okay, so we'll explain, just show you quickly to say how does it work. So it's money you can invest with it. Listen to my words, you can invest with it, you can buy with it, you can pay someone with it, you can use it to actually expand into a business. So that is basically what you can do with your rent as well. Okay, now, how does this money come into existence? It's produced through the process called mining. Mining, you don't have people going underground who are going to dig. It's purely, again, digital mining, okay? And if you are worried to say, oh my word, I don't trust the internet, what you need to trust is the blockchain technology, which is said to be the next biggest thing after the internet, okay? So why is cryptocurrency changing lives if it's also the same as the rand? Well, one, it's deflationary, meaning it grows in value over time. What do I mean by that? Remember I told you how much was Bitcoin when I started? It was about $250, which was about 5,000 rand. I will show you what the price of Bitcoin is today, okay? And if you look at how the rand has performed, the very same 200 rand note that you had 2 years ago cannot buy you the same things today. So that is the biggest thing that people are after, to say this money is actually an asset more than just a currency. Because if it's an asset, it means it grows in value over time. Think about owning a house. A house grows in value over time. That is basically what is the biggest difference. But also, it's putting us all in the world on the same level. For the first time, we've got a currency whereby if I'm in South Africa, somebody's in Europe, somebody's in the US, if I have one Bitcoin, we all have the same value of money. And I can use it anywhere, okay? Now, where does Bitcoin fit in? Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency that was founded in the world. And that was in 2009 already. That is 12 years. I know some people only know about Bitcoin this year, last year, 2017 when it went high, but it's actually 12 years old. And any other cryptocurrency that you probably have heard of, some people have heard of Ethereum, they have heard of Litecoin, but for the sake of today, we are going to touch on Bitcoin Vault and electric cash. So anything else, any other cryptocurrency that is not Bitcoin is known as alternative coins, okay? And they all have different characteristics, which is similar though, but the prices are different, okay? So like I said, it's Bitcoin, the first one. And for the sake of this session, we are only going to touch on Bitcoin Vault and electric cash as the other alternative coins that exist, okay? Now, how then do you get involved into this space? How do you make money? Dima, enough with the theory. How do we get involved? Okay, you told us it's money, we can invest in it. This is exactly it. You can make use of it as an exchange because it's money. Okay, some countries are already paying their employees with Bitcoin. The first time I actually heard about Bitcoin, I remember they said Remax in the UK, which was in 2015, was accepting cryptocurrency as a form of payment to buy a house. So that is when you are using it as an exchange, okay? If you're selling clothes, you can then accept Bitcoin as a form of payment. Why? Because someone is paying you with something that's similar to gold. And you understand that gold goes in value, goes up in value over time. Yes, it goes up and down, but over time it goes high. But for me, when I started understanding, when I started knowing what else this can do, I actually went into wealth creation, which is where your dreams become true, okay? We are going to talk about how then do you become part of mining through Mining City and that business building that I've been talking about, okay? But you can still buy and hold. You buy gold today at 5 Rand, you hold it for 2 years or whatever period is up to you. By the time you want to sell it, it's worth 20 Rand. That's basically what it is, okay? Trading, I don't trade. I don't trade. I know today they say there's bots which are trading for you and so forth. I don't trade myself because I think it requires intense analysis, okay? Now, this is basically if you were struggling in your head, you are struggling to understand this mining. There is a picture, okay? This is the lady I keep on talking about, the one that introduced me, the one that was telling us that her kids are never gonna work. That is her. So they've done due diligence for us, for me, for you. They've already gone to the mining farms in Kazakhstan. Again, there is Eyal there, who is the CEO there. Okay, and that is Zolani, one of my friends and business partners, and that is Raymond. Okay, so this is basically what a mining farm looks like. It's not a hole where people go dig, but it's equipment, it's machinery, it's digital machines. And here you can see them connected on your right-hand side. You can see them connected. Okay, so that is how we get involved in Mining City. We rent out this space, depending on how much you've put in, this will then generate new cryptocurrency. And that means you are accumulating an asset on a daily basis for the next 3 years. Does that make sense now? Does it simplify it, guys? Does it make sense? Great stuff. Okay, so that is mining. So when anyone says, I'm a crypto miner. They are just trying to say to you, I am involved in the production of cryptocurrency. I am involved in how cryptocurrency come into existence, okay? But you don't need to do anything physically. Eyal and the team are the ones that do all the hard work. For us, we are just coining it on a daily basis, okay? Now, the 3 coins that we are talking about, Bitcoin, 12 years, okay? A country called El Salvador, Tracy will laugh at me, in Central America. They've already made Bitcoin a legal tender, meaning they have legalized it. You go to a tax shop, you go to a shop, you can pay literally in Bitcoin. That for me, it's telling you that this thing is not going anywhere, okay? You probably saw in the invite, I was talking about $1 trillion industry. Crypto is now worth $1 trillion, okay? And network marketing. So 2010, the price of 1 Bitcoin was less than $1, 1 Rand 40. 1 Rand 40, guys. But today, we see the price of 1 Bitcoin sitting at about 500,000 rands. When I got involved, it was 5,000 Rand. Today, it's 500,000 Rand. Do you see where wealth is coming from? From 5,000 Rand, today it's sitting at 500,000. Now, can you imagine when you are hearing these numbers, how many Bitcoins would you have loved to own in the last 12 years? Let me see. Let me see on the chat message. How many Bitcoins would you have loved to own if you knew that today it will be sitting at 500,000? How many? Let's take it back to Karabo says 1,000. Okay, anyone else? How many would you have loved to own if you knew that Bitcoin today will be sitting at 500,000? How many? 10,000? 10,000? No one else? Are you guys there? And oh, Bonga goes 100,000, 3,000. Of course, why would you have given yourself a limit? For me, I would have even sold my house. I would have even sold whatever. If I knew that in 2010, when we were busy making noise about the World Cup, something was brewing, and today it's 500,000, okay? But don't despair, because I know someone is already saying, oh my God, this thing is already 500,000. We are not going to cash in. Wait a minute, okay? We have electric cash. Electric cash only 18 months, launched in December 2019. It's giving its own unique solution around security, but also a cryptocurrency. Now, look at electric cash. Bitcoin Vault, why am I saying electric cash? Bitcoin Vault. Bitcoin Vault, when it was launched, again, it was about $1. But today, it's already sitting at about $20. Some people cashed in big on these numbers, okay? Because they knew what happened here, and they said, I am not going to miss it again. The likes of myself, I know I made a lot of money with Bitcoin Vault. Why? Because I didn't want to miss this opportunity that happened. Okay, now, today we have another currency, which is called electric cash. Electric cash is actually now 5 months. It's now 5 months old. For me, think about when Bitcoin was still 5 months old, which is the question I'm asking you. How many Bitcoins would you have liked to own? Think about Bitcoin when it was 5 months old. And that is where electric cash is sitting today. Why am I mentioning that? Because this asset, it's still low in price. Can you imagine where it will be in the future? Today, it's sitting at about $45, where it launched at $8. Now, how many electric cash would you like to own now that you know this scenario? Let's see. Anyone who would like to own electric cash now? Let's forget Bitcoin for a moment. Would you like to own electric cash now, knowing what the history has told us? How much of electric cash would you like to own? Anyone? No one? No one? So you guys want Bitcoin only? Willie says as much as possible, of course, because history has got a way of repeating itself. Okay, do I know when? No, I don't. Because no one can ever know what the price of any currency will be today, tomorrow, or the next 3 years. That's why I always say to people, don't buy into people telling you, invest in Bitcoin, put in 3,000 Rand, and you are going to make 45,000 Rand. How do they know what the price of Bitcoin will be in a week? So don't fall into those things, guys. It's not true. Don't be people who are looking very desperate. Okay. And the biggest thing also with electric cash is that when it comes to mining, there is a limit of how many coins can exist in the world. And that limit is 21 million coins. Okay. 21 million coins of Bitcoin, 21 million coins of Bitcoin Vault, 21 million coins of electric cash. Now with electric cash, only 17.9 is yet to be mined. Only 3 million is already in people's hands. Whereas with Bitcoin, already 18.7 million is in people's hands. I mean, that is quite obvious for you. Where does the highest opportunity lie? The highest opportunity lies with electric cash. Does it mean the other coins are no-go area? And the answer is a big no. Because some people will rather invest or put in their money into something that has been proven. And Bitcoin has been proven for 12 years. Whereas electric cash carries the high risk. But high risk, what do they say? High returns. Because it's still fairly new. And there's still a lot to be mined as compared to Bitcoin and Bitcoin Vault. Okay, now, I'm just checking my time. So this paints a picture. As much as I've been saying 140 in 2010 or less than $1 of Bitcoin, so this is a picture of where Bitcoin has been in the last 12 years. And you can see, guys, it went up in 2013, where it went to 10,000 Rand, it dropped to 5,000 Rand, it went up again to 300,000, and then it dropped, and a lot of people thought it had crashed. And people said, no, we don't want this thing, it's not gonna work. Some of us were excited because we knew that it was giving us another chance. And it went up again. And this was early this year, around April. It went to nearly 1 million rands. And what happened? It's sitting here now. Okay, now I'm asking a question on the screen. If this is a 12-year story on Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrency in the world, what do you think the next 3, 5, 10 years will look like? I don't know. But one thing is that the 12-year story has showed me something. It has shown me that it will go up, it comes down, and when it goes up again, it goes higher. It comes down. When it goes higher, it goes higher. That is the history that I have seen. And if that is the history, what do you think electric cash will do? Because we've seen the history on Bitcoin Vault as well, whereby it goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down, it goes up, you know. So electric cash, it's still a story yet to be told. But the 5 months has already told us a story. Okay. Now, when it got launched, it was $8. If you had $500, which is plus minus 8,000 Rand, if I'm not mistaken, okay? When it was launched, and you were like, Dima, you were like some people in this room who said, I don't care if it hasn't been proven, but I'm gonna buy this thing. I'm gonna buy this asset. I'm gonna buy this cryptocurrency. In Feb, for one electric cash, you would have spent $8. $8. And if you had 8,000 Rand, you would have bought 62 coins. 62 coins. Now, fast forward 5 months later, which is today, one coin is already sitting at $45, guys. $45 in 5 months, from $8. Now, let me show you the reality of what this means. It means your 8,000 Rand in 5 months, if you bought electric cash, is now worth 2,790. Can someone help me with the Rand value? Can you guys help me with the Rand value of 2,790? Anyone there? Where are my co-hosts? Are you guys also sleeping?
39,000, Dima.
39,000.
Yes.
That is crazy in just 5 months. Dima, are you saying if I buy electric cash today at $45 in 5 months, I would have multiplied my money at whatever? I don't know. Again, no one knows what the price of any coin will be tomorrow. The same thing with buying a house. The same thing with gold. No one knows what the price of gold will be tomorrow. Okay, but one thing we know is what I've showed you, that it grows in value over time. Okay, hope that clarifies it. Now let's get into getting involved. How does one get involved? How do you become a miner? How do you then run a business? How then do you benefit? Because with Mining City, you don't necessarily need to buy the coin. You can earn the coin on a daily basis in the next 3 years. So if I asked you, if you were given a chicken, okay, and an egg, what would you choose? Let's see. If you were given a chicken or an egg, what would you choose? Let's say a tray of eggs and a chicken. What would you choose? Let's see. Chicken, egg. Who says egg? Mpo's even putting a picture. Okay, so chicken, okay. So that is where I would put Mining City. Mining City is laying eggs on a daily basis, okay. So that is basically what it is. When you are buying and holding, you are just buying a chicken with the hope that it will grow, okay. Whereas, I mean, when you're buying an egg, but when Mining City, you have a chicken that is actually laying the same eggs for you, okay. Now, how do you get involved? Mining City says, remember I've been talking about renting out mining power, okay? Now, there are different packages that you can get involved with, okay? We call them mining plans or packages. You're probably hearing people talking both those words, okay? You can buy either Bitcoin, Bitcoin Vault, or electric cash, or you can even invest in all of them. But as we have seen, the highest opportunity right now lies with electric cash. There's still more coins to mine. The price is still reasonably low. There's still a potential for growth, but also there is another reason, which is the promotion that is currently running on electric cash. You buy a package, you get half of that package's mining power for free. If you are given 6 people to mine, you are going to get 3 more people to mine for you. Okay, I'm just putting a picture in your heads. Now, as I've been saying, it's 3 years, but it's actually given in days because we are earning every single day. Monday to Monday, 1,100 days, that is your rental term. Okay, your mining earnings will start paying 10 days after because that's the waiting period where they connect your equipment. Okay, now, these are the packages. Remember, we've been talking about what is your dream lifestyle? What is your goal? What is your reality? What do you want to change? You can't call yourself an investor and you already in the next 2 weeks, you will be thinking about withdrawing. And that brings me to another point. Are withdrawals allowed? Yes, you can withdraw your money at any time. Of course, depending on what you have in your balance, okay? But these are the packages. I'm going to look at the gold package as the startup, okay? The gold package will cost you $4,200. In Rand value, it's plus minus 70,000 rand. Why plus minus? Depend on the exchange rate. Okay, someone is saying, oh my word, 70,000 rand. Remember, higher capital, better returns, and I will show you the results, okay? But why am I also showing you the gold package? Because when you buy the gold package, you are buying a silver package, plus the bronze package, plus the standard package together. So you are earning from all those three. A silver package will pay you, a bronze package will pay you, a standard package will pay you. That's when you have bought a gold package. Now, Dima, are you saying we can't buy into the other ones? Of course you can, depending on what you can afford, depending on what your vision is in terms of how many coins you want to own. Because you guys have been writing 100,000, 20,000, unlimited. Okay, so the silver package is $2,400, which is plus minus 40,000 rand. Okay, the bronze package is $1,200, which is plus minus 20,000 rand. And then the standard package is $600, which is plus minus 10,000 rand. Now, for you guys to remember these packages easier, you can start with the standard package and you say in your head, okay, standard package is 10,000 rand. What is the next package? The next package is double of standard, which is the bronze. Okay, what is the next package? The next package is silver, which is double the bronze. Can you see? It goes double, double. And then, as I said, the gold package is a combination of all three, which is 40 plus 20 plus 10. Then we have the giant. I call it the giant. You know, umanqoba zonke in Zulu. Now, the giant, this is equivalent to 3 times gold package. Imagine getting paid from the silver 3 times, from the bronze 3 times, from the standard 3 times. But it doesn't stop there. Mining City says, because you are one of the highest people that are renting out more power, we are also going to throw in a bonus package. And they give you mining power worth a bronze for free. So I always do these examples for people so that you guys can easily remember and understand it. Okay, so let me show you. I hope you guys are still there. I hope I'm not boring you. Okay, so now let's look at this. A standard package is mining with 6 terahash. Now, terahash is just the mining power. If you want to simplify it in your head, take 6 terahash as 6 people. Okay, and then the bronze package is mining with 12 terahash, which is the mining power. Now, again, to simplify it in your head, take it that the bronze package is mining for you using 12 people. Okay, and then the silver, it's 24 terahash, which means it's 24 people. And then the gold package, it's 24 people plus 12 people plus 6 people, which is 42 people. Okay. And then the platinum will be 42 times 3, which is 126 people plus, remember I said they give you a bronze for free, plus 12 people. That's why on platinum, you've got 138 people. Okay. Don't say Dima said we are mining with people. I'm just making it easy for you to remember and to also to see it in your head, how the difference in terms of the packages. Now, let me ask you, if you had 138 people mining for you versus 6 people mining for you, which one will mine faster and higher in terms of profitability? Which one? Let me see, anyone? Which one, guys, will mine faster? Is it platinum or is it standard? If you've got 138 people versus 6 people. Matsidiso says 138. Bonga says platinum. Anyone else? 138. Of course, if you put 138 and 6 people that are going underground the same day, the same time, of course, the ones that are mining at 138 as a group will mine faster or more. And that is basically what you need to look at in terms of how much do you want to make. The higher your capital, the better your returns, okay? Now, someone is saying, Dima, but I can't afford. Where else can I start? Unfortunately, the lowest you can go is 5,000. Now, why did I put 5,000 on the side there? Because this one, I call it an entry package, you know? And the other reason is because it's limiting you on your business commission. And the business commissions is what will give you a better lifestyle in terms of making more money. Okay, so that is what we call a primary package. It's $300 plus minus 5,000 rand. So if you ask me, Dima, where do I start? Well, for me, I would take you to a gold package, because understanding that you go to silver, bronze, or standard. But actually, I will take you to a platinum, because I understand what the results of a platinum can do. But then again, people come in the business and they don't just regard themselves as miners. They do the business side, whereby it's a franchise for them, and they end up multiplying their packages with the commissions that they make. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, guys. I'm going to switch off the video because I just need to log in my account. And if you guys can tell me if you want to see a live account. Anyone who would like to see a live account? Let me stop share. Anyone who would like to see a live account? Okay, I'm not gonna log in if there's no one. Anyone? We've got how many people? 59. So if you guys are not gonna say yes, then it means you are not here. Okay, let me log into a live account. And then we can take it from there. All right, so just logging in. I had logged in, but because of security, it kicks you out after some time, so that you don't leave your account open, okay? All right. Tell me if you can see the screen yet. Can you guys see the screen yet?
Not yet, Dima.
Not yet. Okay, let me do this again. Okay, so you can see it's an electric cash package, right? Okay, so I'm showing you electric cash, and it's a platinum account. Okay, I'm starting high. So I'm showing you a platinum account to show you that there are people that really take this thing seriously. And yes, this is my account, okay? And the platinum account is 210,000. Someone is asking, Dima, 210,000 and you put it in. Guess what? It's money that I made from the business, and the business is now allowing me to even earn more passive income. That is very smart, okay? So this is now, how old is it? I bought it in, I bought it when the mining didn't even start yet. And the mining started on the 19th of Feb. Okay, that's when I bought, it started mining. And remember, I've been talking about the 3 years, the whatever days. Now you can see it says mining end on the 5th of March, 2024. That is the 3 years. And then it says days remaining. You can see it gives us the countdown. Okay, now let's go look at the results of what the mining has done on a platinum. Then I can show you what other package would you like to see, a gold or a standard? Okay, it's still. Okay, that's not me. It's still coming up. What other account would you like to see, guys? Gold or a standard? A gold, okay. Mpo says a gold. Okay. All right. Let me refresh. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so let me go back, my wallet and overview. Okay, there we are. So there is the mining. Okay, so the mining, it's only the passive income. Mining, 115. So it started in Feb, which was the 19th. So 19th Feb till today, that is 5 months old. Okay, that is 5 months old. Now let's go look at what this means. Okay, so what this means is, let me show you here. What am I sharing? Okay, let's go to CoinGecko. So I'm gonna go to CoinGecko. CoinGecko, it's a website where you can see all the cryptocurrencies. Okay. Now, the price of one electric cash today is sitting at $45. Okay, that is the price of electric cash now. Remember I said the price changes, it goes up and down. Okay, you can see the performance there. Now let's look at how much 115 coins that the platinum has mined already is equals to. And there you are. So the 115 coins that I've received, that I've mined on a passive side of things, are worth $5,215. Someone help me to bring this home in terms of the rand value.
It's 73,000 rand.
Sure. So package, it's platinum. Okay. Term, it's 3 years, which is 36 months. Okay. Start on the 19th of Feb, 2021. And then current, it has mined for 5 months, which means there's 31 months to go. Okay. Now, how much has it accumulated so far? So far, mining, it's equals to 115 coins. I didn't have to buy these coins. I rented out mining power for how much? For 210. So that was the capital that I put in. Okay. So 115 coins, how much are they worth today? So at $45 per coin. That's where we came up with, how much was it, Mamiki? 2,000? How much? 5,000 what?
I forgot the US dollar value, but in rands, it's 73,000 rand. Let me divide by 14.
It's 5215. I've got it, don't worry. 5215.
Yes.
So it's 5215, which means in rand value, give me that amount again.
It's 73,000 rand.
So far passively with the platinum, I have accumulated 73,000 rand worth of coins. Okay, but it doesn't stop there because the price of one coin can increase. Now, Mamiki, help me out. Should the price of one electric cash go to $100? Okay, now multiply the very same amount of coins and tell me how much they are now worth. Should the price, or not should, when the price goes to $100. So 115 times 100?
11,500 US dollar.
So it will go to 11,500 US dollars, which is how much in rands?
Multiply by 14, which is 161,000 rand.
So can you imagine, guys, the very same coins are worth different based on what the price of each coin is. And that is the power of cryptocurrency. Remember when I said the profitability or the wealth is with you being patient. When the price goes higher and you have accumulated more coins, you become wealthy. Now, if 115 coins are results of 5 months, what is going to happen in the next 31 months? And the answer is, I don't know, because no one can ever know what mining can do on a daily basis. And let me show you yet again, when I talk about daily mining, okay? So I just showed you the total. Let me go to the mining itself. So mining. So I'm going to mining, okay? Now, if you look at mining, can you see 22nd, which was last night, every day, 9 o'clock, the next few minutes to the hour, we are going to end. So you can see this says plan 3, okay? Last night I got paid 0.37 coins, which are worth $17. But the very same plan 3 on the 21st, can you see 0.38? So the earnings fluctuate. It's not the same amount because it depends. Look on the 19th, 17.99. Look on the, let me just go to another date. I mean, you can even see from when it started mining. You see, it says 24 pages. Mining City does not hide anything from you. I mean, you can look there. It was lower. It was $16. You see, that is basically what we mean when we say every day and any day is payday. Okay, so does that make sense, guys? Now let's go back to the promotion. I will come back to a gold package. Okay, just stick around. So let's go back to a promotion. So Electric Cash has got a promotion today, okay, whereby whatever package you are buying, you get half of that package for free. So if you buy a bronze package, for instance, for example, you get mining power, which is worth a standard package. So instead of mining with 12 people, you are going to mine with 12 people plus 6 people, which is then 18. But fortunately, we still have time, but unfortunately, we don't have much time because this promotion is ending on the 31st of July. That is how many days left? 7 days, guys. 7 days left. Now, I don't think this promotion will ever come back because it was supposed to end on the 15th of July. And then we asked for an extension and they gave us 2 more weeks. So if you are going to miss it now, Aishem Askis, you will just mine with the normal mining power. And you can see it's with all packages. Imagine the platinum that I just showed you. Those results that I showed you, where they are now adding half of it. And that is basically what the 50-50 promotion is. After this meeting, go to the person that invited you and say, tell me more about the 50-50 so that you can get started. Don't miss the 7 days, guys. Don't miss it. Whether you start and buy a standard now, and then if you want a gold later, it's okay. Start with a bronze, start with the silver. Don't wait and say, I want a gold, I'm still saving for gold. If you have money for standard, buy the standard. If you have money for silver, buy the silver. You can add packages on a later stage. You can add packages as many as you want. Okay. No, the platinum pays 3 times. Remember when I explained, I said the platinum is like a gold package, which is multiplied 3 times. So even the gold package, you will see earnings coming from bronze, from standard, and from silver. Okay, so just stick around with me. I'll show you the gold package before we finish. Okay, now I've showed you the live account. And someone is saying, Dima, you were telling us about dreams. You were telling us, does 60,000 now change your lifestyle? Does 100,000 change your lifestyle? And the answer is, for someone, it does. But for me, in achieving the dreams, I said, I don't just want to mine. I want to tell other people to mine. And by so doing, Mining City says, well done. Well done, Mamiki, for telling people to make money. We are paying you a commission. And that's what we call network marketing. People are so scared of network marketing as if it's something that is just scaring. I don't know. But that is just a business to business. I mean, it's a direct selling method. There is no middleman. There are no distributors. There's no distribution, and there's no supply chain that is long. It's just from business to the person. And that's why Mining City can afford to pay commission, because they don't pay a long supply chain. They don't advertise on social media. We do instead, because we are the business partners. Okay, now, this is my life. Believe me, I struggled to put this into pictures because there's just a lot to share with you. There is just a lot. But this was me a few years ago. This was my first graduation, my very first marketing degree. And you see a smile. I was happy, thinking, oh, life is about to change. You know, they say, go to school, get a degree, you will get a better job and your life will be awesome. Unfortunately, that was not my reality. I was drowning in debts. I was wearing heels every day to work. But come month end, I was having 3 credit cards. I was paying this one. Next month, I'm not paying this one. Then I pay the car. Then I pay the house, which was this house here. It's still my house, but that's where I used to stay, which nearly got repossessed, by the way. There was a time where this house was nearly repossessed. Today, it is fully paid. I've got a title deed for this house, okay? But that's not where I'm staying now. This is where I'm staying now. This is my house. That's my car, which was also bought cash, okay? This was my birthday present. And believe me, that is my 20-year-old son's car. People will kill to drive a GTI. In fact, this year I'm going to upgrade him because it's his 21st birthday. And this is the view of my house. I can work. You can see there, I was working. And there is my son, my young son, swimming. And some people will say, I will not speak to people, but this is my reality where I speak to people even on the streets. How many times have you been approached by someone on the street? And because they are giving you a flyer, you are thinking these people are poor. Well, brace yourself. There you are. I go on the streets, but this is my reality when I come back home. What is your reality? That is me in a Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce. Yeah. And that was in Dubai, by the way. Okay. I get to work anywhere in the world. Anywhere, as long as I have my laptop, I have my phones, I can literally work. That for me is freedom. That for me is life-changing. That for me has allowed me today to do what sits close to my heart, because the Bible says when you have received, you must share. And today I'm able to even give back. And that is Zolani there. Remember the guy who I showed you in Kazakhstan? I mean, we've done a lot of giving back to kids, to schools, you know, to building schools, it's just, a list is endless. And I know some of my business partners don't know some of this because I hardly share my story this way. But this is what we are calling generational wealth. We are calling freedom. We are calling wealth. We are calling a dream lifestyle. So that first picture I showed you about a dream lifestyle, for me, it's a reality. Is this all? No, I own other properties where people are paying rent to me. I've got 2 stands. One is half built. One is sitting in PE. I don't even know what to do with it. And that has been just only since 2016. Actually, 2017, because that's when I started building. 2017 till today, 2021. How many years is that? I've been in corporate for 18 years and I could not achieve these results. Not at all. I could not achieve these results. I've worked for Coca-Cola, I've worked for SAB, I've worked for Liberty Life, I've worked for MTN, I've worked for AVI. Listen, guys, I've worked for 18 years, okay? And big corporate companies. And this is my reality for just the last few years. Now, someone might be saying, but Dima, for you, it's easy to achieve this because you've graduated. You are clued up about business. Well, let me surprise you. Here's a friend of mine. That is his reality a few years back. A few years back. Was living in a shack, does not even have metric. But today, look at him, speaking to thousands and thousands of people about the very same business. Again, he's also a landlord. And that is his car that he bought cash, which is just a year old. What car is this? Those who know cars, that's an X6 Sport, M Sport, I think, yeah, M Sport. How did this happen? It's by believing. It's by taking a step. It's by understanding what you want your dream life to be. Is it possible? Of course it's possible. There is Zolani, the very same guy that I was with. He looks different because it was during COVID when they were not shaving. But that's him. He got retrenched. He had to sell Boerewors rolls for 20 Rand. That's him there. But look at him today. That's one of his cars. That's a house he built for his hometown house, for Gogo, the family house. Today, he owns a farm. Today, he owns a farm. Now, can you transfer wealth to your kids owning a farm? And the answer is a big yes. It's a big yes. And that's why when we talk millions, people think we are just thumb-sucking things. I'm not going to go deeper as to how, but this is just a reality of some of the business partners that are in this room. A possibility of making $200 a day. That is what the business can do. And that is plus minus 3,000 Rand a day if you are serious with your business. This is another person that is making plus minus 6,000 Rand today. Look at this account. That is 18,000 Rand today. And these are people's accounts. Do you want this? Well, it relies on you because the first step is for you to buy a mining package. How do you do this? We hold your hand. We teach you, like I said, lifetime knowledge. We train you. We do the presentation for you. You just invite people here. And when people decide to sign up, they sign directly under you. And the more people, the more mining power we are investing into, the more the company grows. And this is exactly what we are doing. As I said, I'm not going to go deeper into this, but there are multiple bonuses that you can earn. The question is, how big of a check do you want? How big of a check do you want? I don't know. For me, this company has even allowed me to be able to even make 500,000 a month. Get a commission of 800,000 just by showing people how to make money. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm not going to go through this, guys. We can do this. If you're interested, you learn how to do it. But it's just a detail of how to do it. And this here, this is where I'm sitting in terms of a rank. Pardon me. This is where I'm sitting, where I got paid this 50,000 rank bonus. I mean, at work, when you get promoted, you don't get such an increase. And for the month of July, well done to everyone that has already ranked up. Mining City is doubling the commission. Unfortunately, guys, we only have 7 days. We have 7 days. But this is the reality of what this can do. Welcome on board, guys. Welcome on board in advance. And congratulations for being here. From my side, I think I'm done. If there are any questions that were posted on the chat message, guys, let me know so that we can quickly address them. We can just take another 5 minutes. And as we are checking that, I can quickly log into a gold package. Any questions, guys? Any comments? Are there any questions in the chat message? Where's my team? You guys are quiet. My
No,
co-host.
no questions.
Oh, there are no
No
questions.
questions. That means you were clear.
Is that it? Okay. All right. If anyone still wants to type a question quickly, please do so, because I'm just logging into a gold package now, as requested, and then we can call it a night. Okay. If you still want to ask a question, you can either raise your hand. We can give you a mic to talk. Otherwise, you can type it on the chat message. Can you guys check also on Facebook if there are no questions? Because I'm busy here. I hope that was worth it, guys. I struggled to put my life in picture. I was gonna put 10 slides. Okay, so here's a gold package. So this is a gold package that started mining the same time. So this is a gold package. Remember, a gold package has got a silver plus a bronze plus a standard. Okay, you can see the mining power there, okay, which has got some bonus mining power. So also it's a 5 months old package. Okay, so my wallet for 5 months. Let's go to overview. Okay, because there has been some withdrawals. So this gold package has mined 30.98 coins. Okay, now what does it mean for 30.98? Let's do that exercise again. 30.98, guys, help me. $1,400. Guys, help me. How much is 1,408 in rands?
It's 19,700.
$1,408, which is in 5 months. Same as that platinum. Okay, you said how much, Miki?
19,700 rand.
Sorry, 19.
Yes, 19,700. Yes.
So that is the gold package, guys. So the gold package, which has got a bronze plus a silver plus a standard. Okay. And then the platinum, someone was asking, platinum will give you this as well 3 times, this as well 3 times, this one 3 times. Okay, so meaning if a gold is paying 5 rand on bronze, it will pay 15 rand on platinum. Okay, so let me show you as well on the gold package, the daily earnings. Where's the daily earnings? Where am I logged in? Okay, let me show you the daily earnings of the gold package. So mining balance. So can you see the same thing? It's also giving you 3 payments, 1, 2, 3 on the 22nd, but you can see the earnings are different to the platinum because the platinum is 3 times of this. Okay, same thing, 21st, 20th, and so on. Okay, and if someone was asking, can I be able to withdraw at any time? Yes, if you look at this account, there was a withdrawal just 2 days ago. There it is there. There was a withdrawal there's another withdrawal. Okay. All right, and that's it from me, guys, unless we have a question. Otherwise, we can call it a night. It's been an honor. It's been an honor. It's been an honor to serve you. It's been just amazing for me to just go back and just look at what this has done for me. Am I where I want to be? And the answer is a big no. But definitely life has been changed, and definitely life looks different. Okay, and that's it from me. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you,
You can call it
Dima.
a night. Okay, so what you need to do, go back to the person that invited you. Sure, I'm forgetting. And just tell them thank you. And then just tell them, I'm ready to start. Even if you are not, just go and say thank you for opening my eyes. If you can just promise me that you will do that, and I will really appreciate it. Thank you guys for saving you. Good night.